The sire of such top fillies as Irish Smoke, Smoke and Frolic Stream last year. The filly out of a Coronado's Questmere, not shown in the catalog. The filly is engaged to the NATC Futurity. The filly worked in 10 and 1.
80 now 80, where's 70 now 80 now 70 80, and 71 of 80, got time 81 of 80, 70 now 80 now 80 now 90 now 80 now 80 90 and 80 90 100 now 100 on 10 no now 90 100 and now 10 110 you're at time 110 100 5 10 110 and 1 5 10 50 50 50 50 150.
When I first saw her, obviously you look at the pedigree. She's not a filly that screams a mile and a quarter, but she does. She reminded me of a Dream Rush with a little bit more substance to her. Meaning, you know, she had a little bit bigger back end, a broader front end, and a bigger, stronger neck. So, you know, we're okay with, especially the good fillies. I mean, that's what people, for the most part, at the end of their careers, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for fillies that can have gas, that can flat out run, and that have the class and the athleticism to really be competitive in the top events, in the Grade 1 events. So all those things put together, but we've had a lot of luck with, especially from OBS, from Ocala, buying a Smoke Glacken a couple years ago in the form of Irish Smoke. She got the job done in the spin away and was a Grade 1 winner in 2007. So they're durable. They're honest. They really bring their A game all the time, and you can get a really good and you can get a Grade 1 winning Smoke Glacken. We've proven that, especially from this sale. So you know, the story of her is everything's there, and we just got to get her to the races and get the job done. On Sunday before the sale, we had a good group of people, about 30 people. There were partners, there were some prospects that were looking to get into our organization, and we had them at the barn. We showed them probably 10 horses across the sales ground, and this filly in particular, we bought her out of the stall, and Buzz Chase and Jeff and I gave a confirmation clinic, and it was as if she was a statue. You know, she just stood up and stood there and literally for about 30 minutes, I mean, barely moved a muscle. And you had kids around, you had tractors around, you had 30 people around, you had all, you know, horses on both sides that were coming in and out of their stalls, out of their barn. So that was really the turning point for me, saying if this filly didn't bring a ton of money, she was going to run in the black and gold, because, you know, that's the kind of filly that you're looking for, especially on the filly side, because they can get flighty, and if they start out and they're a little flighty, then you really get them fit and you take them to the races, you're in big trouble, because they go to the paddock and they lose their composure. But this was a filly that I could see just, you know, going through a bomb field and you know, walking in the paddock with a big crowd around her, and her just keeping all of her energy and everything that the good ones really do, keeping that inside until she got into the starting gate. So that's a great story to tell about her. And that's the other thing about coming to the sales 8 or 9 days beforehand. You get a shot to see her. She was probably a touch on the heavy side when she got here, and that, I think, was indicative of the consignor not really wanting to go over the top with her, because you can obviously see on the Breeze video that she's a fast filly. You can look at her pedigree and you can surmise she's going to be fast, but she did it on the racetrack. And so you put all those together, you get a great vet report from Dr. Bill Baker, who does all of our vet work, and you know, you got a very good prospect to present to the West Point partners.